My name is Galib Hasnath. I'm the country manager for MSCAR Media in Bangladesh. And in MSCAR Media, we are representing a couple of institutes from North America, especially in Canada and USA. And today we are going to discuss about one of the colleges that is quite popular. That's called Red Deer College, which is located in Red Deer in Alberta. And to present the benefits and scopes that students have about to study in Red Deer College and to build a career, we have one of my colleagues, Jay Ahir, the manager Canada for Red Deer College, and he will present all the scopes that student can have for Red Deer College. Before we start the session, I would like to go through the house rule that if any attendee has any question, they can write down in Q&A session, and then we will answer at the end of the presentation. And we will try to answer as many questions as possible. But if there is any question that was left behind, and we will definitely get back to you after end of the session. And without doing the further delay, I'll hand over to you, Jai.
Thank you very much, Galib. Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing great over there and things are getting better at your end as well. First thing, thank you very much for joining in here today. And today we'll be going through a bit of information about Red Deer as a college, a bit about Red Deer as a city, then the housing options we are having for all of our international students, then the major part programs we are offering, and at last, why RDC, right? Perfect. So, team, this is the main campus of RDC. Whenever there is a name of a college in Canada, there is a mental impression that it could be in a building or in a complex, but that's not the case with RDC. I would like to update. We have a huge campus, and students will be getting each and everything on campus. Maybe restaurants, maybe accommodations. Each and everything would be on campus for all of our students. So we do have more than 7,500 full-time and part-time students. And apart from academics, as we are providing UG diploma and bachelor's degree program, we definitely understand, that students are looking forward for, a bit of sports activities in the bachelor's degree programs or UG diploma, right? Considering the Asia's bachelor's, things. So we have, students can definitely take part in 7 different sports and 15 different teams annually, and that can be one of the good motivational factor as well. Apart from that, maybe student going to anywhere, maybe US, UK, Australia, or Canada, right? The major issue which most of the students are facing is getting the field job once they are graduated. I'm sure you guys would agree to the same. But here with RDC, that's a different story. We did a review last year, and we found out that 92% of our graduates are able to find the job within 6 months of the graduation. There can be many factors which helped us achieving this. Maybe the location of the college, maybe the quality of the education. But the major factor which I would consider is the practicums we are having. So we generally do not have any of the internships or course program at RDC, but we believe in practicums. So what does practicums means, team? So that means, let's say, for example, if the student is enrolled in early learning and childcare diploma, right? Then they will be visiting different colleges while they are studying. They will be visiting different schools while they are studying, communicate with the students over there, work with the, students over there and teachers over there. So basically, they would be able to develop their professional network while they are studying. Additionally, they would be aware about the life they'll be living once they're graduated. Because most of the times, if I specifically talk about Asian market, right, student doesn't know even after graduation that what exactly they'll be doing in the first day of the job. But because of the practicums, things are a bit easier, and there are high chances that students get a job because they already have a professional network while they are studying. That is the reason 96% of our graduates are satisfied with the quality of their education at RDC. So as I said, we have 2 campuses. One is the main campus, which I showed you earlier, and the other one is the downtown campus, which is specifically built for the business programs only. So generally, for most of the countries or cities, CBD, that is the Central Business District area, is the area where most of the businesses, offices are over there. So to help business students to get as much as practicums possible, we have built a separate building over there, or we can say campus over there, specifically for business program. So if the student is enrolled in any of the business programs, then they will be studying at downtown campus. And for all other programs, they'll be having classes at the main campus. Both of them are in the city of Red Deer and in the province of Alberta. So as I said earlier, we did a review last year, team, and we got 96% satisfaction ratio. We asked why students are satisfied, with the RDC, and the first and the foremost thing which we got was small class sizes. So it's definitely a practical, that when a student is going over there, maybe anywhere in the world, some of them would be nervous for a day and some of them would be nervous for a month. It would definitely depend on the personality of the student, because they'll be in a different environment in front of new people, in between new education system. So it's but obvious. So we are having small class sizes just to make sure that all of our professors and lecturers, try to communicate with each individual just to help them settle down over there. So we do have a policy over there that, we do not have more than 40 students at a time in any of the classes. Then students are also loving our focus on hands-on learning, as I said about the practicums. So 90% of our programs are having practicums, and that would definitely lead, to the employability of the graduate, which is one of the major areas which students are loving about RDC. And as far as facilities are concerned, may it be accommodation, classes, library, technology we use in education, students are loving it. Then the major part, team, the location of the college. So Red Deer is located exactly in middle of Edmonton and Calgary. I'm sure you guys must have heard about both of the cities that are the two of the biggest cities of Alberta. And considering the geographical location itself, right, student would be having an add-on benefit as compared to other cities. That is, Edmonton is just a 1 hour drive away from Red Deer. Calgary is 1 hour drive away from Red Deer. So basically, students would be having 3 different cities to find the job. They can find the job in city of Red Deer. They can, go to Edmonton and Calgary as well. So basically, there will be definitely higher opportunities in front of students as compared to students of, let's say, Toronto, Vancouver, or even Edmonton and Calgary. Because someone from Edmonton would definitely not be traveling 2 hours or 2.5 hours to Calgary to find the job. But yes, if you are living in Red Deer, both of the location would be 1 hour drive away. A bit about Red Deer city, team. So we do have a population of more than 100,000 people. And when I say it's more than 100,000 people, that means there are definitely opportunities in Red Deer city as well. Edmonton and Calgary are definitely a backup plan. But yes, if the student is looking for a job in Red Deer, they can find the job. This 100,000 people would not be sitting idle. There are businesses over there. There are job opportunities over there. You guys will be surprised to know that, there are people living from 40 different countries in the city of Red Deer. And that would definitely, directly or indirectly help our students to settle down over there. Because most of the people around them would either be an international student or either be an international worker over there. Additionally, considering multicultural environment, you guys will also be surprised to know that there are more than 112 languages spoken in addition to English and French in the city of Red Deer. Coming to the housing options, team, so we do provide on-campus accommodation to all of our international students. And I would highly encourage each and every student to opt for the same. Reason being, it's really cost effective. When I say about cost, it can go from around $2,300 to $3,300 per semester. So mark my words over here, team, that's the per semester cost and not the per month or per week cost. Definitely, student would be having an option to choose from 4-bedroom, 2-bedroom, bachelor's, or single studio suites as per the requirement. Helping you understanding the other, areas rental over there. So if a student is looking for off-campus accommodation, they can definitely expect rent from $400 to $1,200 per month. So you guys can definitely imagine how cost-effective, on-campus accommodation is. Additionally, when the student is living on campus, the transportation cost would be almost nil, because as soon as they'll be stepping out of their houses, the classes will be right in front of them. So coming to the major part, programs, team. So as I said earlier, we do provide UG diploma and bachelor's degree program. Additionally, we also have certificate programs, which I'll be able to go through. So all of our certificate programs are of 1 year. All of our diploma programs are of 2 years, and all of our bachelor's degree programs are of 4 years, apart from university transfer studies. So coming to the list of the programs team, so under certificate programs, we have educational assistant certificate, administrative professional, early learning and childcare, pre-health science, management certificate, which is also a pathway to diploma of business administration, medical laboratory assistant certificate. So these are the certificate programs we are having, which are for 1 year programs, and most of them are available in September intake. So here, each and every program are available in September intake. A bit of them are available in May intake as well. Then talking about diploma programs, we have diploma of business, neurology and sports studies, engineering, visual arts, legal assistant, early learning and childcare, social work, occupational and physical therapist, pharmacy technician diploma. So these are the diplomas we are having for all of our international students, which will be for 2 year programs. And coming to the bachelor's degree, we have bachelor's of applied arts with the major option available in acting, film production, live entertainment, bachelor's of applied art in animation and visual effects. The last one we are having is University Transfer Studies team. I'm sure you guys must know what is University Transfer Studies. Just to go through again, generally in Canada, universities are more expensive as compared to colleges. So I'm not comparing RDC with any of the particular institutions, but in general, universities would have more fees as compared to the colleges. So what we have done partnerships with certain universities in Canada, and student would be studying 2 years at RDC and last 2 years at the partner university. So benefits students can get by enrolling under university transfer studies can be first thing, cost saving. So let's say for example, even if the university fee is $10,000 per semester and RDC's fee is $7,000 per semester. So even if the student is studying 2 years, that is the 4 semesters at RDC, and then go ahead with the university transfer, then also approximately they will be saving $12,000 on the total tuition fees, which I guess is definitely not a small amount. So under this, we are having bachelors of arts, bachelors of commerce, bachelors of science, and bachelors of education with various major options available. Definitely, here there is an add-on benefit that if the student wants to, drop out after first 2 years of the studies, they can do that. They can get the diploma certificate from RDC, and on the basis of that, they would be able to get the post-study work permit visa as well. Coming to the English language requirement team, so we do accept TOEFL, IELTS, CAEL, MELEP, PT, and Duolingo. If I talk about IELTS, we would need overall 6.5, no score less than 5.5 for most of our programs. But if the student is enrolling for early learning and childcare program, over there we would need overall 6.5, no less than 6. If the student is going for any of the science programs, we would need overall 7, no less than 6.5. Additionally, if I talk about PTE, we would need overall 59 with at least 56 on each bench score. And PTE is not acceptable for early learning and childcare or any of the science programs. If the student is having 115 score in Duolingo, they are eligible for each and every program at RDC. Perfect. Benefits to wrap up. First thing is I divided the same into two different parts. One is while studying at RDC and the other one is the post studying at RDC team. If I talk about while studying, the first one is the English language requirements. We generally have noticed many times, when student is not able to get success in IELTS, but they are able to get success in PTE or Duolingo. So that is an option for students. If they are not able to, crack IELTS, they can definitely give any of the other examination and they can get themselves enrolled at RDC. That is the low cost of living at RDC. I mean, Red Deer as a city as compared to the cities like Vancouver or Toronto. And definitely, I guess you guys would agree to the same. If the city is comparatively smaller, the cost of living would definitely be on a lower end, maybe it anywhere in Bangladesh, in Canada, or in India. But here, the opportunities are on a higher end. So with the low cost of living, students will be having higher opportunities if they are living in Red Deer City. Then is the installment plans available to pay the tuition fees. We all know, that many of us or many of the people or students are, struggling financially. That is why we came up with installment plans. So students can also deposit just $1,400. They don't have to pay one semester or 1 year tuition fee to confirm the admission. They can pay just $1,400, secure the admission, and pay the remaining amount later on. Moreover, when they'll be in the third semester or fourth semester, let's say for example, if they want to pay the tuition fees in installments, they can do the same. They just need to apply for installment plan. If approved, they would be able to pay the third semester and fourth semester tuition fees in 3 equal installments. This would be highly beneficial for someone who is looking forward to go there, work on their own, and pay their own tuition fees. Coming to benefits post studying at RDC team. So RDC is in a process to be a university. So we'll be university within an year or two, I would say, and definitely that will help student, getting better recognitions as compared to RDC as a college. And there are high chances, I would repeat, chances that student might get diploma certificate from Red Deer University and not from Red Deer College. Then we have university transfer programs team. So apart from the programs we are having under university transfer studies, let's say for example, if the student is enrolled in Diploma of Business Administration, they studied 2 years, they get 3 years work permit, they settle down, and if they think they want to continue the bachelor's, they can get full credit points for the first 2 years with a partnered university. So basically, they would be studying just year 3 and year 4 to complete their bachelor's degrees later on. Then is all of our programs are employment structure programs, so that while studying, students will have hands-on experience that would definitely help them grabbing the job, once they're graduated. And this is the reason, that 92% of our students are getting the job within 6 months of the graduation. Last but not the least, team, the Red Deer as an area is one of the fastest growing economies in North America and is consistently ranked as a prime location for doing business. So definitely considering even this point, let's say for example, the opportunities students are having today would definitely be more opportunities for the students in coming years. Any questions, team?
Thank you, Jay. It was really informative.
Thank
And
you.
I would like to request the attendees, if you have any question, please write it down on the Q&A session. Meanwhile, Jay, I would like to ask you a couple of questions that we have received. First of all, that is, what's the admission requirement and how long does it take to get the offer letter?
So admission requirement would definitely depend on each particular program. But let's say, for example, we have certain programs where even if the student is having overall 50% in grade 12, they are eligible. We have certain programs where, they would need program specific or course specific subjects to be studied. So it would depend on each particular program. If I talk about TAT for offer letter, we would be able to issue the offer letter within 8 to 10 business days once we receive a complete set of documentation.
Right. Okay. Next question I got is, do you have the co-op for business diploma courses?
So as I said, we do not have any of the co-ops or, internship programs, but instead we have practicums. So yes, we do have practicums for the business programs.
Okay. And can you share the names of the partner universities?
Sure. So again, it would depend on the program to program, right? But just to name few, we have partnerships with Uni of Alberta, University of Calgary, Mount Royal University, University of Lethbridge, and many more.
Right. The next question I got is, could you please share the presentation with us? Yes, we will definitely share all the presentations with you with the additional documents to be a part of our Red Deer team. We will send the agent evaluation form as well, so that you can fill it up and send it back to us at the end of the session. So the next question I got, Jay, is, do we have any scholarship opportunities that for the students, any merit or ongoing or bursaries?
As of now, we do not provide any of the scholarships to any of the students, specifically for international students, I would say. But yes, definitely I would get back to you, Galib, whenever any of the scholarship opportunities are there.
Right. Great. Great. The next question I got, that can the student apply for both diploma and undergraduate program together before applying for visa?
Yes, so if that is one of the good things at RDC, that yes, student can apply for two different programs at the very same time. So if you refer to our application form, Galib, we have an option priority one program and priority two. So let's say, for example, a student has kept diploma of business in priority one and bachelor's of commerce in priority two, right? And we will be reviewing the application for diploma of business first, as it's in priority one. If the student is eligible, we'll issue the offer letter. If not, we'll review the same application for Bachelor's of Commerce. And if the student is eligible over there, we would be issuing the offer letter for Bachelor's of Commerce.
I think what the attendee wants to ask is, if the student is applying for diploma leading to bachelor program, if they can apply together, or if there is any mention for the further study program in their offer letter or not.
No, so as of now, students would be getting the offer letter for the time they'll be studying at RDC. So
Right.
as of now, there is no, anywhere mention about the future programs or anything in the offer letter, I would say.
Yes, because the students have to go, be eligible for that
Exactly,
undergraduate
exactly.
program when where they want to transfer. So it's actually a matter of a condition that if they fulfill the requirements and the certain amount of CGPA, then they will be eligible to transfer their credits. So
Yes.
in that case, they have to qualify for that. So to start with, they will only get the offer letter for diploma program or the undergrad, that what they are applying for.
Yep.
Okay. Attendees, we are open for questions. If you have any other question, we would love to answer this. Okay, I'm assuming your presentation was pretty clear that it's there are not many questions are coming up, but yeah, well, I'm here and Jay is there. We will share definitely at the end of the presentation that all the information pack email to the attendees, and there you will get the contact details from me and Jay, and then you will know that how to proceed further to work with their college, the requirements, and all the program metrics, presentations, and marketing materials. Those things will be there. And then if you have any further question, you can reach out to me or reach out to Jay directly, and then would love to help you as much as possible. And to say something about Red Deer College in terms of the location, in terms of tuition fees, scopes, and because the college is under the process of being an university, so most likely the students who are applying now will be graduated from the university. So yeah, that is a good opportunity for the students to look at. And Jay, would you like to add something to conclude?
Yes, I would just like to say, because generally, if I talk about the market in Asia, right, most of the students' first question would be, how's the job over there? Are we
Exactly.
getting job over there or not? So I would like to update that, yes, there are plenty of jobs, not just in Red Deer, but as I said, there are jobs in Edmonton and Calgary as well. So yes, things are getting better, and there are lots of benefits for students as well for studying in Alberta if they look after the PR options once they're graduated. Definitely, they would need to satisfy other conditions, but it would be comparatively much easier as compared to other cities of Canada, maybe Toronto or Vancouver. So yes, there are several benefits apart from educational benefits as well. So yes, if you guys have any other questions, or if you guys need any of the additional information, me or Galib are more than happy to help you with the same, and you guys can definitely contact us any of the time.
Yes, and at the end of the day, I would like to also mention that the students who are applying for Red Deer College, they will also be eligible to apply for the postgraduate work permit after finishing their degree, and because the university college is DLI listed, and definitely at the end of this their completion of their degree, they will be eligible to apply for they will be qualified to apply for Alberta immigration program that will be helpful for them to stay further if they want to stay there as a permanent resident or to be part to live there for permanently in Canada. So those options are definitely there, and other than that, the college itself has a lot to offer, and yeah, we would love to help you as much as possible. If you have any further question, do reach me out or do reach Jay, and we will definitely get back to you and try to help as much as possible. And at
Thank
this
you very
moment,
much,
we
Ahir.
sorry, Jay, and which intake we are taking the offers at this moment? Would you like to
For
give?
May and for September.
Yes, and what's the deadline for May intake and
So
September
for
intake?
May intake, the deadline would be 31st of January,
Yes.
and for the September intake, it would be June.
Great, great. So we still have time for May intake. Those students who are ready, they can apply immediately, or those who are in the process and preparing themselves, they can apply for May intake as well. So, September intake as well. So we have
Okay.
much time, and yes, and thank you for all for attending. And I would like to appreciate your time that you came and join us today. And Jay, would you like to add something to end?
Yes, I would like to thank all of the attendees for being here, and I hope the session is helpful. And thank you very much, Galib, to coordinate with these attendees, and I'm sure it would be helpful for them as well. So yes, definitely looking forward to work with you guys in near future, and yeah, stay safe, stay healthy.
Have a good day, everyone. Thank
Yeah,
you.
bye bye.